My name's Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
It's Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram season at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
athletes last home game. And today, we continue that tradition. Austin Glass. Austin is accompanied by his mom, Rachel, and his dad, Travis. He will be graduating with a 3.0 GPA. His favorite memory in baseball career going to Arizona to spring break and playing good baseball. Austin would like to thank his mom and dad for everything they taught him and shaping him into the person and player he is today. He'd like to thank his friends that have played ball with him growing up and Jesus Christ for everything he's blessed Austin with. Upon graduation, he plans to attend line school and become a lineman. Austin Glass. London Rutgers. London is accompanied by his mom, Kara Rutgers. Upon graduation, London will have a 3.7 GPA. His favorite moment in baseball career was playing ball on the Arizona trip. He would like to thank his mom and teammates, and he plans on going to Rogue Community College. London Rutgers. Chance Ryan. Chance is accompanied by his parents, Charles and Tiffany. Chance's GPA is 3.8. His favorite memory in his baseball career was the whole Arizona trip, getting to spend a week of quality time with all the boys. His favorite moment in a Panther uniform was hitting a triple against Sheldon in the second league game of the season. Chance would like to thank his family and friends who supported him through his high school, especially his parents. He plans to attend RCC to begin his journey towards becoming an electrician. Chance Ryan.
Yeah, it's not an iPhone, so you can just...
Hey,
just click it off, yeah.
Jim McCoy?
Yeah. More names to announce on yellow loud.
Gannon Jones.
Can you sit?
Gannon is accompanied by his mom, Jody. His GPA upon graduation going to be 3.9. His favorite memory was playing in Arizona this spring with his teammates. His favorite moment in a Panther uniform was winning the Southwest Conference his sophomore year. Gannon would like to thank his mom, dad, and all his friends and coaches that have helped him become the player he is today. Upon graduation, Gannon plans on attending College of the Desert to pursue and further his academic and football career. Gannon Jones. Caleb Long. Caleb is accompanied by his parents, Sarah and Craig, and his sister, Abby. He will be graduating with an unweighted GPA of 3.96. His favorite memory was hitting his second high school home run to kick off the Arizona tournament this spring. His favorite memory in a Panther uniform was hitting the walk-off against Sheldon for the first conference win of the year. Caleb would like to thank both of his parents for everything they've sacrificed for him to be the human he is today. He would also like to thank his friends and teammates who competed with him and have pushed him to be his best. Caleb is currently undecided on where he'll start his college career, but is going to play baseball next year and study extensive science to become a physical therapist when he's done playing. Caleb Long. Kyle Cope. Kyle is accompanied by his mom, Elizabeth, his dad, Kevin, and his sisters, Sydney and Peyton. Kyle is graduating with a 4.15 GPA and is the valedictorian for the graduating class of 2024. His favorite baseball memory is hitting a triple in our home playoff against Clackamas his junior year to take the lead in the bottom of the sixth. Kyle would like to thank his parents for their support and his South Medford coaches. He'd also like to thank Antonio Garmendia, Parker Berberet, Rob Pierce for helping with development and helping shape him into the player he is today. Upon graduation, Kyle will be attending Grays Harbor and playing baseball while studying accountants. Kyle Cope.
You clear?
What?
You clear?
No.
So the other thing that we do.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And you just got that. Today is senior day. We thought we'd go ahead and carry the public address and also show you the seniors as they're being recognized to their contributions to the program. Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Jim McCoy along with Johnny McCoy coming to you live from Harry and David Field in Medford, Oregon. We thank you for joining us today. Our Lithia Superstore pregame show is presented by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon and featuring the Summit Storm versus the South Medford Panthers. We will go ahead and take a quick timeout, and when we return, we'll get you ready for the start of today's game. And then we'll follow these messages.
My name's Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
It's Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram season at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia store.
Welcome back to Harry and David Field, and this portion of our pregame show is brought to you by the Peak Rewards app, where you can save on gas and goodies. Use the Peak Rewards app to order crispy, crunchy chicken and sides, choose your favorite items, set a time, and pick a great dinner ready to serve on the way for posterity. I think you got pretty good volume on that, and so that'll be up on our YouTube channel as we save the stream for this contest. Looking at our lineups, well, before we get into that, let's talk about those seniors for South Medford. Their hard work and accomplishments: Kyle Cope, Chance Ryan, Austin Glass, London Rutgers, Gannon Jones, and Caleb Long. Storm coming in ranked number 8 out of 48 6A teams. The Panthers in at number 30. Summit coming in with a record of 12-12 overall and 8-7 in conference play. Meanwhile, the Panthers 9-16 on the year with a 6-12. Umpiring crew and the coaches gathered at home plate is Aaron B. Coach for the Panthers, Josh Moody. He is assisted by Scott Carl, Eric Lund, and Mickey Merrill. Batting order for Summit will look like this. Leading off and playing center field will be Slater DeBrune. He'll be followed in the order by the pitcher, Alex Villa. Hitting third, the designated hitter, Finn Edwards. And in the cleanup spot playing first is Preston Sexton. Hitting fifth and playing shortstop will be Nolan Beam. The number 6 hitter playing third is Nash Lopez. Luke Line is the left fielder, and he's followed in the order by the right fielder, Carter Hess. And we have Tanner McIntyre playing second base. Behind the plate is the catcher, Riley Villa. South Medford defensively will look like this. Over at first base will be Tristan Malari. Playing second will be Keegan Painter. Playing third base will be Grady McQuillan, and the shortstop is Brad Love. The outfield left to right will be Jones, Glass. And over in right is Chance Ryan. Behind the plate is Long, and the starting pitcher today is the right-hander, Evan Roden. Great to be with you here, Harry and David Field. Beautiful spring afternoon here in Medford, Oregon. Just a few light clouds in the sky, so weather won't be much of a factor here today at all. And the flag flying at half-staff in remembrance. Today is Fallen Officers Day, as we remember those who have sacrificed their lives as they've protected and served our community. But that flag, you see a little bit of a breeze blowing out there, but nothing a whole lot. Now, Slater DeBrune will lead things off for Bend. Glad that you, for Summit.
Cecil does a really good job of balls and strikes. Some of them it's horrible.
Roden winds, fires with the first pitch of the game. He'll show bunt. That'll go foul down the third baseline.
You got it. Yeah. You're in. Balls and strikes. I don't remember which button.
It'll be DeBrune followed by Alex Villa and Finn Edwards. Pitch catches the inside corner as Roden gets ahead 0-2. South Medford team's got some quality arms on it. B.G. Gould was just informing me of the Panthers throwing 3 consecutive complete game shutouts. Now ball hit in the air to right field. That one's going to fall in. Leadoff man aboard for the Storm. So DeBrune doing what all good leadoff hitters do. You find some way to get aboard somehow. One of them being dropping it right in front of the right fielder. Pitch outside corner. Down at first. Getting a pretty healthy lead there off of first base. Pitch fouled back. Count goes 0-2. Via the pitcher. Opportunity to help his own cause. Runner goes, throw down to second base. And they get him. Crime doesn't pay for the Storm. 1 out in the inning. Ball is a call on the pitch. 1-2. Now with 1 gone. Nice throw there by Cade Long, the catcher. Ball hit in the air to right field. There to make the catch. Ryan hauls it in. And there's 2 gone. Luke Lyon will stand in. Actually, that's Finn Edwards. Got some goofy stuff going on the lineup card versus what the OSAA roster says. Because they got 2 number 9s on the OSA roster.
Yes, we do. How dare they? Well, I'll trade off between them.
This is Finn.
So number 9 is Finn.
Yes.
Okay. And then number 9 is
Edwards, right-handed hitter, behind in the count, 1 and 2.
Luke Line is 8.
Pitch fouled away. Edwards stays alive. Pitch fouled back. One-two pitch on the way. That's hit in the air out the left field. That's got some depth on it. Running back and making the play for South Medford. Gannon Jones there, and that will retire the side for the Storm. No runs, 1 hit, and no Panther errors. We'll take a quick timeout, and then we'll be back with the home half of the first inning here on TableRockSports.net.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey,
Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Bottom of the first, South Medford batting order will look like this. Leading off and catching will be Long. He'll be followed in the order by Tristan Malari playing first. Hitting third and pitching will be Evan Roden. He'll be followed by Chance Ryan playing right field. Gannon Jones playing left. Grady McQuillan at the hot corner. Austin Glass playing center, and Landon Rutgers at designated hitter. Brad Love is the shortstop. Here's Long. Made a nice throw down to second to throw out a would-be base stealer. He will hit the ball on the ground to second base. The play made by McIntyre. And there's one gone. Malari, junior first baseman. He'll also pitch for the right-hander. Catches the inside corner. Count 1-1. Roden, the pitcher, on deck. Bouncing ball hit down to shortstop. Throw across the infield. 6-3 on the play, and we've got 2 down. First pitch off the plate as Roden gets ahead. Ball hit in the air to center field. DeBruyne makes the one-handed catch, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down. We will take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with more here on TableRockSports.net. Want to remind you to stay tuned. Between innings ahead, we'll have the Medford Parks and Recreation Report with updates on spring activities. Visit PlayMedford.com for the latest summer recreation guide. All the open swim hours, sports leagues, classes, and special events await you. Visit PlayMedford.com to find out more.
Adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Accelerate your day with morning motivation. Freshly ground, swiftly brewed from fresh bean to cup in no time at all. And now, we're here for your daily dinner adventures. Introducing Crispy Crunchy Chicken online ordering. Mouth-watering Crispy Crunchy Chicken for dinner, made deliciously easy. Just open the app or visit the website. Select a pickup time. Choose from your favorites. And your Crispy Crunchy Chicken will be prepared hot and fresh. Make dinner a breeze at Pinnacle 365.
Roden getting his warm-ups in, getting ready for the second inning. Due up for the Storm. It'll be Sexton, Beam, and Nash Lopez. The 4, 5, and 6 hitters in the order in spite of giving up a single in the first. Roden facing the minimum. Everybody kind of wrapping up their conference schedules and the regular season. Tomorrow, the Panthers will be in action again with an endowment game against the 4A Hidden Valley Mustangs. Meanwhile, the South Medford girls softball team, Johnny and I will be on the call. Foul. Tall first baseman, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of a Richie Sexton that played for the Mariners and Brewers back in the day.
That's his dad.
And I have just been informed by B.G. Gould, our resident baseball man here, that he indeed is the son of Richie Sexton. Definitely has dad's height, I'll tell you that much. Richie went about 6'8". Big power hitter back in the day. Count even now at 1 apiece. Roden getting ahead here, 1-2. One-two pitch, and he gets him.
Now batting, number 13, Nolan Bean.
So one gone in the inning. Beam the hitter. He'll hit the ball in foul territory. Coming over, making the catch for the Panthers. Grady McQuillan, and there's 2 gone. So thus far, we've got kind of the making of a pitcher's duel. Both pitchers throwing strikes here early on in the ball game. Nash Lopez, the hit inside corner, that is. And the count 0-1.
For some reason last year, my hits on the board and Page's hits in the book rarely matched up.
Pitch just inside as the count evens up 1-1. Bouncing ball hit down to second. The throw is in time. 3 up, 3 down for Summit. We'll go to the bottom of the second. And thus far, the John L. Scott scoreboard is clean. We'll be back in 60 seconds with more action here on TableRockSports.net.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Back at Harry and David Field for the bottom of the second. Leading off will be Chance Ryan.
And they won golf for the third year in a row.
First pitch from Villa outside as the count goes 1-0. It'll be Ryan, followed by Jones and McQuillan. One up, one down. Villa so far showing a proclivity for being a fly ball pitcher of the 4 outs we've had so far. Going about 50-50 actually, I guess, but probably taking into account that for Roden, a lot of his outs have been balls snagged out of the air, pitch fouled away. Count even now at 2-2. Villa winds and fires. That one fouled away back to the screen as Jones stays alive. Ball hit out of play. Jones working a good at-bat here. Looking for something he can make good contact on. Game time temperature, 84 degrees. It's almost like we've gone straight from winter to summer. There's a strike and there's 2 gone. For Villa, his first strikeout of the day. Grady McQuillan, third baseman. Took a big hack at that, and Alex Villa ahead, 0-1. Pitch. just over the edge of the infield, and he's aboard. McQuillan. First hit. Out of the stretch. Pitch gets away. A wild pitch for Villa. And the Panthers have a runner in scoring position. Villa out of the stretch. Bouncing ball hit down to short. Throw across the infield. Not in time. He's safe. The runner is going to come around. So it'll be a hit and an error on the play. Panthers take the early 1-0 lead. So effectively what you have is that Glass hit that deep in the hole. It's short. There was no way he was going to get him, but the throw, of course, ended up off target. And with that, to Glass. But the Panthers will be more than happy to take the run as they're up 1-0. Glass and scoring.
Yeah. Nope, they haven't fixed it yet.
Where's the error on the throw?
They knew to allow the London to
Designated hitter today wearing number 12. He's ahead on the count right now, 2-0. Runner at second. 2 gone. Pitch high for a ball. Count goes 3-1. As Rutgers gets a hitter's count. Check out the new Sports Voice in AM 1300, FM 107.9, and streaming live at the asportsradio.com. Featuring the Visa Network, The Rich Eisen Show, and our weekday local show, Tee It Up Southern Oregon with Joe Brett, the Ace Sports Radio. Villa and Villa. That's the battery today. Riley and Alex have a little word there. Run the count full at 3-2. Glass, the runner at second. Rutgers will hit that one. Travel, sail over the bleachers and off to the parking lot. Brad Love, the on-deck hitter. We'll see him should Rutgers succeed. Ball hit in the air, and it's foul. That one hung up there forever, took a parachute to land in foul territory. The count will remain at 3-2. 2 gone in the inning. And the Panthers on the board with their first run of the game. Throw down to second. They're hoping to catch Glass napping over there, but he got back in time. But now it's official that he's played today. Looks like he's about wearing half the infield on his uniform now. So the count remains at 3-2. 2 gone in the inning. Bottom of the second. Game just a little less than a half hour old. And that will end the inning.
On 2 hits, 1 storm error, and 1
We have 1 run on 2 Panther hits, 1 storm error, and the Panthers have the 1-0 lead. We'll be back with the top of the 3rd on the other side of this 60-second timeout.
Number 8 leads it off.
Number 8 leads it off. You guys got the first one.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
Top of the 3rd. Storm have Luke Lyon, Carter Hess, and Tanner McIntyre due up this inning. Bottom 3rd of the Storm order.
now batting number 8, Luke Lyon.
Luke Lyon playing left field today. Stand in against Roden. He'll wind and fire. Lyon shows bunt. Pulls it back and gets ahead 1-0. Next pitch. Roden scoots Lyon back a little bit as the count goes 2-0. Roden's 2-0 pitch. That one, a strike. Leadoff hitter here in the inning. Swing and a miss. Big cut there. Running the count 2-2. Lyon steps out. Sets up. Little bit of an open stance there. Roden winds, fires. Ball hit to shallow center field. Running in, making the play for South Medford, Austin Glass, and there's one gone.
Now batting number 15, Carter Hess.
Solar Pros and owner Mason Mahaffey invite you to learn how you can save thousands on solar panels installations for your home. Visit Solar Pros Facebook page to learn more. Search Facebook Solar Pros PNW. Pitch popped up. Panthers converge. Malari calls for it, and there's two gone.
Now batting number 4, Tanner McIntyre.
And that'll bring up Tanner McIntyre. He's taking his first cuts of the day, his first look at Roden, the pitcher. Ball hit in the air, in on it, making the catch is Glass, and that will retire the side after 2.5. It's a 1-0 ball game. Did you know that the city of Medford is the largest provider of community recreation classes, programs, and sports leagues in Southern Oregon.com? 1-0 the score on your John L. Scott scoreboard. We'll be back in 30 seconds on TableRockSports.net.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherms has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer.
Sherms Access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Bradley Love will lead off the third for South Medford, leading in the ball game 1-0. He'll be followed by Long and Malari. So we go 9-1-2 to lead off here in the third. A lot of non-conference action going on around the state of Oregon today in terms of teams of local interest. North Medford traveled to Redmond to. Then you have South Eugene in action against Century. Then here are the Panthers against the Summit Storm. Bouncing ball hit down to shortstop. Throw across the. Beam trying to make the play there. And as tall as Sexton is, not quite that tall. And so the ruling on the play, E6. And in scoring position is Brad Love. That'll bring up Caleb Long, that is. Long talking with Coach Moody, and he'll get ready to stand in. Long grounded out to second in the first. Pitch outside as Long gets ahead. Long, a versatile player over the course of his career. We've seen him at third. We've seen him in right field, and he's behind the plate today. What that tells you, the man has a good arm. And he's ahead here, 2-0, as he's showing a good eye here on the bottom of the third. Hits that one in the air, and that'll end up out of play. Over the fence and onto the berm. Couple of youngsters trying to chase down the 2-1 pitch. Via evens things up now at 2-2. Love taking a pretty good lead there off of second base. Bouncing ball hit down to short. Throw across the infield from Beam to Saxon in time. One gone as the runner advances to third. Tristan Malari, the hitter. RBI opportunity here with one out. Looking to make some contact here, preferably to the right side. Underneath the glove of Saxon. Base hit, and Love will score. It's a 2-0 ball game as Malari collects the RBI single. We're back fighting the technical gremlins here, and while we were away, DeBrune drew a walk, the first of the day issued by Roden. That was followed by a single by Vila. And we have an 0-1 count to Finn Edwards. So we got runners on first and second, nobody out. 1-1 count. Edwards flew out to left his first time up today. Top of the fourth, with potential tying run at second and the go-ahead at first. One, two count. Nobody out. And Saxon on deck. Roden working out of the stretch, comes to the plate. Comebacker, throw down to second to get the out there. But the runner is safe at first. So a fielder's choice. Wipes out Vila, the trailing runner. DeBrune advances to third. And Finn is aboard. So runners at the corners. One down. Preston Sexton, the hitter. RBI opportunity. And Sexton gets ahead 1-0 with Nolan Beam, the shortstop, on deck. Throw to first. Edwards gets back easily. One-0 pitch on the way. A ball is the call as the count goes 2-0. Roden working through a little bit of fourth inning trouble here. Sexton working the hitter's count at 3-0. You would think more than likely he'd be taking all the way here, but you never know for sure. There's a strike. So 3-1, the count to Sexton. Memory serves me correctly, he even holds the bat like his dad did back in his playing days. Bat held high. Throw over to first. And they're going to call a balk here. So Summit now with their first run of the game as DeBruyne comes across, and now with the balk call, Edwards moves into scoring position. We got ourselves a 2-1 ball game. 3-1 pitch on the way. Hit back up the middle, base hit. Runner comes around third. And we have ourselves a tie game. Preston Saxon with the RBI single. Edwards comes home. Nolan Beam, the hitter, popped up the third, his first time up. Roden catches the corner, gets ahead here. Pitch outside. And we've got the potential go-ahead runner over at first. That one fouled back.
Yes.
1-2 now the count. Roden the pitch. And the Storm making Roden work here in the fourth. Have a full count now. Beam, the left-handed hitter, standing in. Hits that one in the air into foul territory. McQuillan made a game effort to try to run in on it. Couldn't quite get there in time. So Beam stays alive. Third baseman Nash Lopez, the on-deck hitter. Here comes the pitch. He'll find the hole, base hit.
Now batting, number 22, Nash Lopez.
So Nolan Beam gets aboard. Saxon, station to station, moves into scoring position. Lopez, ground ball to second. They get the runner there and then throw across, not in time. So Lopez aboard with the fielder's choice. Beam is erased. And Saxon, the lead runner, down to third. Two gone. Luke Lyon, the left fielder. Hits it in the air, out of play. As Roden gets ahead here. Trying to stop the bleeding here as the Storm have put 2 runs on the board to knot up the game here in the top of the fourth. Yank it wide of third. Advantage Roden. Saxon at third. Beam at first. Bouncing ball. That hit foul as the count remains at 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him.
2 runs on 4 hits, 2 left on base.
But an uprising
Bottom of the 4th.
by the Storm. 2 runs on 3 hits. No Panther errors. We'll be back with the bottom of the 4th after we take this quick timeout. Gannon Jones will lead off the bottom of the 4th. Jones 0 for 1 on the day, struck out his first time up. Two and 1 the count as we get caught up here. Jones hits the ball in the air out to right field. Coming over, making the catch is Hess, and there's one away. Grady McQuillan. One for 1 on the day. Scored a run. Standing in hitting, Grady McQuillan. One and 2 the count. Austin Glass, the on-deck hitter. Pitch fouled back. Count 3 and 2. Ball hit in the air. Beam there to make the play. And there's 2 gone. That'll bring up Austin Glass. Glass singled his first time up. First pitch outside as Glass gets ahead. Today's game is brought to you by Tap Rock Northwest Bar and Grill in Grants Pass, Elmer's Restaurants of Medford, and the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. Glass ahead here at 3-0. And Vila issues his first walk of the day. So we have a runner aboard with 2 out. London Rutgers, designated hitter. Number 8 man in the batting order will stand in. Oh, into the count to Rutgers. Glass been taking a pretty good lead off of first base. Representing the go-ahead run for South. Pound that one into the dirt. Count remains at 1-2. Rutgers struck out his first time up here. Vila ahead of him, 1-2. Comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that will retire the side. It remains a tie ball game. We'll be back with the top of the 5th after this timeout.
Jeep celebration event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Your game day adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken party meals featuring bone-in, tenders, and wings. Make sure you remember the biscuits. You're sure to be the hit of the party when you show up with the crispy crunchy chicken party meal. Plus, with our Peak Rewards app, you can be earning savings on fuel for your next fill-up. Enjoy your game day adventures more at Pinnacle 365.
Top of the 5th. Evan Roden getting ready to take care of Hess, McIntyre, and Slater DeBrune. Hess 0 for 1 on the day. Popped up his first time up. He gets ahead of the pitcher, Roden. 1-0. Ball hit in the air. Line drive out to left field. Running in, making the catch. Gannon, Jones, and there's one gone. So F7 on the play. Here's McIntyre. He flew out to center field his first time up. Pitch fouled off as the count goes 0-1. McIntyre with the Bruin on deck. Pitch fouled away. Looks like here Roden has regained his groove. 0-2 pitch on the way. Pitch just off target as the count goes 1-2. Pitch fouled away. Count remains at 1-2. Roden, ball hit. Making a couple of steps to his left, making the catch for the Panthers. Austin Glass. And there's two gone. Slater DeBrune will come up. 1 for 1 on the day, has a single, drew a walk in the fourth, and scored the first run of the ball game. So he's been a bit of a nemesis to Roden. And DeBrune ends up getting nicked by the pitch, and he'll head down to first base. Alex Villa. He singled his last time up. He's 1 for 2 on the day. So the go-ahead run aboard with 2 gone. Runner goes, throw down to second. That one gets away, but the runner unable to inflict any more damage against South Medford. But he's in scoring position now. 1-0 the count to Vila. Roden working on him. Fouled back, count 1-2. Roden out of the stretch. Ball hit in the air to right field. Ryan's there to make the catch. And that will do it for the Storm. Not able to score here, or remains knotted up, as you can see on your John L. Scott scoreboard. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be right back with more action here on TableRockSports.net.
Stop! Get it! Talk on Westside greatness!
pretty freaking dope, dude. I love every single day of it.
Right now at US Cellular, you can get a new phone without having to trade in your old one.
Trade you my PB&J for that phone.
No, kid, you don't have to trade. See? $830 off any phone at US Cellular. No trade-in needed.
You drive a hard bargain. Boom. Chocolate milk.
I'll take the chocolate milk.
Okay.
U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Visit U.S. Cellular in Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Brad Love will lead off the bottom of the fifth for South Medford. He got aboard on an error his last time up and ended up scoring a run. Takes a big cut there as Vila gets ahead 0-1. Love will be followed by Long and Malari. Spring Sports Action is brought to you by our title sponsor, Lithia Superstore Jeep Dodge Chrysler, where you can find great deals on the lot or at lithiasuperstore.com. And our presenting sponsor, Siskiyou Cellular of Southern Oregon, now with 9 locations nearby to serve you. 1-2 count. Love takes another big hack at it, and he's down on strikes, and there's one gone.
Number 14, Caleb Long.
Unofficially, by our count, we've got Vila with 4 strikeouts on the day. Just 1 walk surrendered in the ball game. And he'll start out Caleb Long with the strike. Long, 0 for 2, grounded out twice in the first and third. One pitch. Outside as the count goes 2-1. A reminder that tomorrow, endowment game for South Medford in baseball as they take on Hidden Valley as the count goes 2-2. Close pitch there, and it runs the count full at 3-2. Payoff pitch, bouncing ball down to third. Throw across the infield in plenty of time. And there's 2 gone.
Number 8, Tristan Malari.
Tristan Malari, 1 for 2, singled, scored a run, has a stolen base to his credit on the day. Malari, lefty hitting first baseman. Gets ahead 1-0. Bouncing ball up the middle. And the throw would have got him, but Sexton unable to hang on. And that'll bring up Roden. Roden 0 for 2. Flied out. Grounded out today. Vila gets ahead. 2-1. Tomorrow. And then we got a stolen base attempt here. Throw not in time. Pitch, solid contact there, but there to make the catch for Summit, Luke Lyon. And that will wipe out the Panther threat here in the bottom of the fifth. It remains a tie ball game. And we'll be back with the top of the sixth on the other side of this break.
Game day adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken party meals featuring bone-in, tenders, and wings. Make sure you remember the biscuits. You're sure to be the hit of the party when you show up with the crispy crunchy chicken party meal. Plus, with our Peak Rewards app, you can be earning savings on fuel for your next fill-up. Enjoy your game day adventures more at Pinnacle 365.
The President's Day sales event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new 23 Jeep Gladiator and new 24 Grand Cherokee 4x4 models. Grand Cherokee is the most awarded SUV ever. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
The Medford Parks and Recreation Department invites you to check out the Rogue X Aquatics and Events Center. Check out what is available at roguexmedford.com, where you'll find open swim and open gym sessions and all the great activities happening at the Rogue X. Finn Edwards will try to see if he can't help untie the knot here. It's at 2-2 here in the top of the sixth. Storm rallying from a 2-0 deficit to tie it up in the fourth. Edwards 1 for 2 on the day, and Roden, who started the day on the hill, continuing to go the distance here, gets ahead. Takes a cut at an inside pitch as the count goes 0-2. Leadoff hitter in the sixth. Ball hit in the air. There to make the play for South Medford. Keegan Painter. And there's one gone. Saxon takes one for the team there, and he'll end up down at first base.
Now batting number 13, Nolan Bean.
Nolan Beam, the hitter. 1 for 2 on the day. Bouncing ball, and that one gets through for a base hit. So Beam gets aboard. Advances the runner Sexton. Nash Lopez 0 for 2. Fielder's choice. And Coach Moody will head out to the mound for South Medford. Storm brewing here in the top of the 6th, and we look down and see a pitcher warming up in the bullpen for South Medford. Got Jedediah Robertson, right-hander. Getting ready to go in case he's needed. Lopez, the hitter now. Left-hand hitting third baseman. Roden quickly gets ahead of him. So you got the Storm with 2 runs on 5 hits. The Panthers with 2 runs on 3 hits. Off-speed pitch inside as the count goes 1-1. Roden comes to the plate. Lopez looks at that one. Luke Lyon, left fielder on deck. Roden catches the corner there. 2-2 the count. 1 gone. Runners at first and second for the Summit Storm. And there's a strike. The big K for Roden. Here's Luke Lyon. Lyon flew out to center and struck out.
Yeah, Tristan's good. Tristan did something.
And Coach Moody emerges from the dugout. And we have a courtesy runner into the ball game for the Storm. That's Harmon Hansen. He'll come in for Sexton. Roden on the hill. Sets. Pitches. Hits a loud foul. Pulled that one just a little bit, but I tell you what. There was some serious bat velocity there. Pitch off target. One and one the count with 2 gone. Summit trying to get ahead here. Roden Gets the big strike there. One and two the count, two gone. And Lions stays alive here. 2 and 2, two gone. 2-all, your score. Ball popped up on the infield. Painter sizes it up, makes the catch. And Evan Roden works out of the jam. We go to the bottom of the sixth. It remains a 2-all ball game, and we'll be right back after these messages on TableRockSports.net.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're going to do is you're going to take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your
Home half of the sixth inning. Chance Ryan leads off. He'll show bunt. Lays it down. Tries to run it out. And he made it. Infield hit for Chance Ryan. So the leadoff man aboard here in the bottom of the sixth. Good wheels by Ryan. He's on. And here comes Gannon Jones. Jones 0 for 2. Struck out in the second. Flew out to right in the fourth. Lays down the bunt. Throw down to first. The sacrifice successfully executed. And here's Grady McQuillan. McQuillan scored a run on the day. 1 for 2 hitting. McQuillan with patience at the plate, and the count goes 1-0. There's a strike, and we're even up at 1-1. Wheeler comes to the plate. Line drive hit out to left field. Catch is made. And there's 2 gone. Austin Glass, last time up, drew a walk. He also has a hit to his credit on the day. Wheeler gets ahead with a strike as the count goes 0-1. Today's game is brought to you in part by Avista Utilities and our friends from Pinnacle 365. One and one the count with 2 gone. go-ahead run in scoring position at second. There's a strike. Vila ahead now. Ball hit into the air to left field. Coming in, making the catch. Runner stranded, but to no avail. It remains a 2-all ball game. We'll be back with the top of the 7th after this 1-minute timeout.
I ride the bus a lot. RVTD's UMO app with fare capping means I will never pay more than the daily or monthly cap. RVTD gets me to school, work, volunteering, shopping, and even coffee for a fixed amount each month. UMO gives me one less thing to worry about. Thanks, RVTD.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
For almost 50 years, Bill's Glass has been the clear choice in Southern Oregon for your home, vehicle, or business needs. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass supports our schools and communities. Carter Hess will lead off for the Storm. He'll be followed by McIntyre and Slater DeBrun. Hess 0 for 2 on the day. Popped up. Flew out to left. Roden promptly gets ahead 0-1. Roden doing a little Sherwin-Williams work there. Paints the corner. Count goes 0-2. Contact there. Running in and making the catch. Austin Glass, center fielder. Bring up McIntyre. Glass has had his number today, too, with 2 flyouts to center. He shows bunt here. Gets ahead of Roden. Roden winds, fires. Count even now at 1-1. One pitch on the way. Ooh, we take. That's close, and the count 2-1. Another pitch inside. 3-1 the count with Slater DeBrune on deck. That pitch, is that going to fall in? It does. Tanner McIntyre had the look of a Texas leaguer there. So the go-ahead run on at first, McIntyre and Slater DeBrune, who's been a bit of a thorn in Roden's side, is up to hit. He's been hit by a pitch, walked and scored, and also hit a single in the ball game. And DeBrune ahead here, 1-0. One-0 count. Here's the pitch. Way off the plate, and good play by Long there, keeping it in front of him. Pitch outside. The count goes 3-0. Alex Vila, the pitcher, on deck. That pitch inside, and it gets away from the catcher. Nonetheless, Brune picks up his second walk of the game. So he's down to first. McIntyre second, and we are going to see a relief pitcher. Josh Moody comes out to the mound, and Roden will call it a day. While we make this pitching change, we'll take a quick 30-second timeout and be right back.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Reliever in the ball game, Jake Lewis. Roden, responsible for the 2 runners aboard. He surrendered 6 hits on the ball game. By our count, hit 2 batters, walked 2, and Roden had 1, 2, 3 strikeouts on the day. So Lewis into the ball game, right-handed sophomore. He'll come in and go to work against the pitcher, Alex Vila. Vila 1 for 3 on the day. Pitch fouled away as the count goes 0-1. Lewis, 0-1 pitch, right back up the middle, base hit. That one's shallow enough that that's just going to load the bases up right now. So Vila with a hit. That'll move DeBrune down to second, McIntyre to third. One gone, and here is Finn Edwards. Lewis, first pitch, outside. That'll even up the count now at 1-1. Lewis falls behind here, 2-1. Bases loaded, one out. Tie ball game. Top of the seventh. Ground ball. And that will eat up the second baseman. So we're going to sort this out because it looks like it hit the runner. So we've got one out. The runner is out.
And the guy gets a base hit. Yeah.
So out of all of this, Edwards will get a hit.
Yeah.
But the runner's still at second. They didn't pull that runner off from second.
Oh, and so no run. No run. Right? Yeah.
Number 44, Preston.
Okay, it looks like they're not going to.
I mean,
What do you have at third, Beach, on your book?
it should be number 4.
Number 4 is at...
So number 4 is down at third base. So with the interference ruling, it disallows the run. It remains tied at 2-2.
The guy gets a hit.
So it was hit down to second. The runner is ruled to have interfered. So that erases the run. Now they'll hit that back up the middle. No question on that one. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. And an overthrow to third. 3 runs will score. So Preston Saxon cleans up by bringing home McIntyre, DeBrune, and Villa. And that'll bring up Nolan Beam. So with that,
Who's the A line? E6?
Yeah. E6 threw it to third and way
Yeah. So 3 runs.
Yes.
so 3 runs score on the play to make it a 5-2 ball game. Nolan Beam, the hitter. And Lewis is ahead of him 0-2. In the middle of all that play, we had the throw over to third base that
That's the tricky part. So do errors last. Yes. And errors happen.
played a part in that last play. Bouncing ball hit foul. Kind of a lot to sort through there in the last couple of plays. An interference call on the runner, which disallows one run, but then Saxon able to come through. Gets the extra base hit, and then we got the errors. The error on the last play that also played a part in bringing that run home. So 3 runs in the inning now. Top of the 7th. Nolan Beam, the hitter. One and 2 the count. And he gets them. But the Storm pulls ahead. It's a 5-2 ball game. We'll be back with the home half of the 7th following these messages on TableRockSports.net.
It's game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Your game day adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken, featuring the Chicken Crunch Box, Tender's Crunch Box, and introducing a contender for best chicken sandwich in the West, the Big Cluck. But wait, here's the real MVP move. Download and use the Peak Rewards app and save big on fuel every day with in-store purchases. Fuel your day, fuel your fun. Pinnacle 365.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount.
London Rutger will lead off the bottom of the 7th for the South Medford Panthers, who trail by 3 in the ball game. Soft line drive, hit out to second. McIntyre there, and there's one gone.
Number 7, Cooper Mitchell.
Cooper Mitchell will hit for the South Medford Panthers. Mitchell, outfielder, hitting here, and he'll hit it high in the air to center field. DeBruyne there to make the catch, and there's 2 gone.
For the Panthers, number 14, Caleb Long.
Caleb Long representing the last best hope for the Panthers. 0 for 3 on the day. A trio of ground outs. Count even up now at 1-1. Swing and a miss. One, two, pitch on the way outside. Count 2-2 with 2 gone. Long hits a drive out to left field, and the catch is made. And the Summit Storm pick up the victory. And we will quickly transition to our post-game show brought to you by the Southern Oregon Sports Commission's Know Your Role campaign, promoting respectful behavior at youth sporting events. Summit breaking the 2-all tie in the top of the 7th. It was Preston Sexton with the hero.